Hey guys, it's no. Okay. Now we can resume. Hey guys, it's Anna and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be talking about one of my favorite categories of perfume that exists. I have been talking non-stop about my love for clean girl aesthetic, model off-duty, chic, vibey perfumes for a while now. So I've grouped them all together to share with you in this video. I'm very passionate about this topic. I have a lot of perfumes, actually, that I have to go through that fit the aesthetic. Let's get started. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Magnolia Bliss from Juliette Has a Gun. And I got this a couple months ago and it was a big like. And since then, it has really grown on me. I have always enjoyed the scent, but my one gripe is that it really does not have great lasting power. So I have a hack. I have a tip for you. Layer this perfume with Bath & Body Works Gingham. This is a dream combination, and let me tell you, when I wear this perfume, not a day goes by that I don't get a compliment. It's crazy. I mean, I understand, because this is the kind of perfume where I feel like society is like, this is what a woman should smell like. As if I give a damn about what a woman should smell like. But it is a good perfume. It is definitely very feminine, very pretty, very classy, clean. This is bohemian inspired and I absolutely get the vibe. This has a very invigorating ginger note, gives it zest. It also has bergamot and lemon in the top, and wearing it with gingham tremendously helps with the performance. And amazing combo because gingham has white peach and fresh clementine that are so juicy and delectable, and that really highlights the nectarine that's in this fragrance. This has white florals, magnolia. This has freesia. They both have musk. Literally, it's like they were meant to be together. And also just on its own, gingham is definitely fitting in this category. So yeah, it's very chic and free-spirited and yet very classy. It has a little bit of like the Chloe Nomad undertone vibe to it. So if you like that perfume, I really think you would enjoy Magnolia Bliss. Let's chat about a criminally underrated fragrance and the best fragrance from Juliette Has a Gun in my opinion. Do you already know what's coming? Sunny Side Up. Literally the coconut, vanilla, woody, dainty, powdery fragrance of my dreams. Kristen Fragrances recently tried this. She DM'd me and she's like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. It works for everything. Like, it's so cozy and fitting for like bedtime. You can wear this to work because it's so likable, highly complimented, not offensive at all. An amazing everyday signature scent. Like anytime, anywhere, you are going to be smelling delectable. I love how versatile it is, and I just love this scent. I've already gone through a third of the bottle as being a good girl and got a 50 ml, you know, because of my large collection, and here I am running through it. This is me in a bottle because literally some of my top favorite notes are in here. Coconut, vanilla, and freaking sandalwood. This is an ultra creamy sandalwood. It has this fluffy, powdery quality to it from the orris. The vanilla adds this perfect light amount of sweetness. It's not anything too much at all. And then the coconut is, well, just adding more to the creamy factor, as it is a coconut milk note. And that just makes this perfect for summer. So if you are a woody fragrance lover and you're looking for a summer version of that, get this. This also definitely has that your skin but better kind of feel because it has ISOE Super and Embret in the base, giving it a little bit of that not a perfume DNA. And because of that ISOE Super, this lasts like a champ. It sticks to my skin. This is never going to be overwhelming. You can go to town. Like, overspray, whatever. And it's never going to be overwhelming because the actual scent of the fragrance is soft, but the performance is amazing. So you might not think that the scent is lasting on you because it's subdued, dainty, but it is. And these are both sold at Twisted Lily. So if you want to get a discount, you can use my code ONA10 for 10% off. Chic on a budget, you know? Let's chat about the fragrance that started it all for me. Like, this was the perfume that was just like, ding, light bulb. This just embodies the whole theme of this video. And it was then that I'm like, oh, I am really into this kind of vibe when it comes to perfume. And that is Byredo's G Water. This just has the perfect ingredients, notes in here for me. The perfect balance of everything. A powdery, dainty, lightly sweet vanilla. We have a lemon citrus top that's very like invigorating, fresh, clean. An incense note that gives it that little like intrigue. We have juniper and pine that is so fresh and not overwhelming in like a very intense green way. It's just refreshing. A gorgeous, creamy, likable sandalwood. This is not like in your face wood. A translucent amber. Oh, this perfume and the compliments that I get with this one every time. Every time. People can smell it on me and they like it. And boy, do I ever like it. I feel like my look today really suits this fragrance. You know, no, scratch that. Every single perfume I'm talking about today fits my vibe. I dressed accordingly for the subject. Another one from Byredo, my other love, you already know, Bal de Freak, okay? This is easily my favorite citrus in my entire perfume collection. Easy, no competition whatsoever. Oh my gosh, this is so well done. It's like an invigorating blast of like fresh, spurting citrus. You know when you just like squeeze a lemon and the juice is just like fizzing out into the air? It's like that. But it has the most addictive underlying fruity sweetness, and it smells so unique because it's grounded by vetiver, giving it this like cool, a little edgy, modern, dry, woody vibe. We have an array of florals that are so well blended in here, I couldn't even tell you what they were. A clean musk. It shocks me, truly, when I deeply fall in love with a citrus perfume. It's very rare, once in a blue moon. I don't have anything against citrus. I think citruses smell nice. They just usually don't feel like me, but this, I could wear all the time. One of my top favorite perfumes in my entire collection. I need to have this forever. Thank you. Let's chat about another dynamic duo. Clean Reserve Sueded Oud. I'm very impressed with this one. This smells niche, but not niche in like an overwhelming, difficult kind of way, but it's just very well done. And don't be afraid of the name Sueded Oud, because you look at the notes and it's like, could maybe be a little bit intimidating, like maybe that's gonna be pretty dark and heavy. No, this is clean. It's like the cleanest version of oud and suede. It's like a transparent, lighter feel. To me, this kind of smells like rich snobs going on a wilderness retreat, and they're all wearing like white linen and these like bougie tents, and it's just like, it's a very elevated version of a wilderness retreat. It's very posh, and this is a shared fragrance in my collection. My boyfriend and I both love this. This fragrance also smells like a very bougie, like hotel or Airbnb or something along those lines, in a place that's in the middle of the desert and the woods. So we have cypress, balsam fir, cactus, night blooming jasmine, and somehow these notes have just created this terrain that doesn't really exist in reality, and yet here it is. And this beautiful place of living is like all white inside, but then the furniture is like this gorgeous rustic looking wood. We have like a suede tapestry, clean musk, and just a drop of praline. Just a drop. This is not a sweet fragrance, but it gives it just that little bit of something so that it's not just like those nature notes. The skin scent of my dreams. It does not get better than clean reserve skin. It doesn't. I had to make a whole like dedicated moody sultry reel about it on Instagram. Follow me if you're not already. It's so inviting and mouth-watering and sexy in the most subdued way. You are not trying at all. It's absolutely addictive, and people aren't gonna know if you're wearing a fragrance or if it's just you. And I absolutely adore this because truthfully, you know, those fragrances like Dead Cool Milk, Juliette Has a Gun, Not a Perfume, Commodity Paper, I really can't smell those, so those are not for me when I'm looking for like a Your Skin But Better scent, because to me they just pretty much smell like nothing. This is where it's at. This is going to draw people in. And like Juliette Has a Gun, Sunny Side Up, this is perfect for bedtime, for work, for every day, and like the spring, summer. It would struggle in the fall and winter. Sweetened, clean skin with a little bit of this saltiness and leather undertone that just makes it sexy, because it's just like, because it has that like, I want to bite into you kind of feel because of those sensual notes, but then just pure yumminess, which I feel like a lot of people like to smell on women, you know, have that sweetness. Praline, salt, tonka bean, clean musk, and a little bit of leather that you do not need to be scared of at all. And this perfume vibes with fragrances like Kaoli Musk, Lake and Sky 1111. To be fair, I still need to properly test 1111. I smelled it on a test strip and I was like, oh, this is good. So yeah, I have a sample waiting for me over there. And even though I love all of those perfumes, this is the number one. Because of the notes that are used in here, they just add that little bit of intrigue to differentiate it a little bit from others. And I will periodically go to my collection and just smell it. Just smell it. Next one. Liis Bo. This perfume was inspired by the forests along the California coast. So damn good, and it does not smell like anything else I have ever smelled. Also, the performance on this is impeccable. You only need a couple of sprays, and with that being said, look at the dent we have going on already. Look at the dent. This has been getting use pretty much every day since I got it. It is that good. And a very unique perfume, as it includes the note of a redwood pine. It also has cedar, gaiac wood. So this is predominantly a woody perfume, my favorite. But this is a very likable, pretty, dainty, chic woody perfume. It has this powdery, fluffy, mouth-watering sweetness from the vanilla. It blends so perfectly with the other notes. We have a sweet incense, a little bit of elemi resin, a touch of tobacco. Oh my gosh. Please try this perfume. It's so underrated, and you can actually get this on Luckyscent now. So grab yourself a sample and thank me later. This is the clean girl aesthetic for summer. Skylar's Salt Air. By far the best Skylar perfume. I have to seriously pace myself with this perfume because I'm going to fly through it. I've already got a dent going on, and I can just bathe in this. I adore it. This is the cleanest beachy scent that you could possibly find. The main notes that jump out at me are these crisp, fresh, clean, like dew-covered white florals. We have cotton blossom and water lily. It definitely has that aquatic vibe, a clean musk, and it's not listed, but a huge presence of coconut water. So refreshing, like a glass of chilled, fresh coconut water. We have a little bit of vanilla to sweeten it up, that beachy woodiness from driftwood, and then a very likable, agreeable amount of sea salt. This is not something as salty as, say, Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt. There's just the perfect light amount to give it that unique undertone. I find that salt really does that very well in fragrances. So it definitely has that your skin but better kind of feel. Clean, beachy scent of dreams. And speaking of salt, Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt. So you need to be into salt to like this one, because it's definitely strong in that department. Like, I can feel it in the back of my tongue. It's very fresh and piercing. It's like you took water from the cleanest ocean and extracted sea salt from it. I'm not sure what the process looks like, but roll with it, yeah? That's the vibe that this gives me, like extremely clean seawater. And it's giving me kind of like overcast, cloudy day at the beach, and it's secluded, there's no one around, rocky cliffs, it's a bit chilly. It's very refreshing, so this is great for a hot day. And then of course we have the wood and sage. The wood and sage, giving it that very natural feel. Jo Malone does that so well. Like, her fragrances smell very natural to me. It's also very citrusy, so we get that burst of fresh, crisp, not sugared grapefruit, and then we have amberette. By the way, I don't detect seaweed at all, so don't be afraid of that note. You know, we're not smelling like algae up in here. This next one, I think, just completely embodies the clean it girl aesthetic, because hello, look at this bottle, and then the juice just matches that vibe perfectly. This is within the same fragrance family as Byredo's G Water, but this is definitely going to be more green and aromatic in comparison. I feel like all of the notes in G Water are like perfectly blended. They're all kind of like sharing the stage, and in here the juniper and fresh spicy notes take center stage, and then right behind them you have vanilla. So this is more so giving me the vibe of being like in a juniper forest, and then the trees are seeping with this vanillic resin sap, and it's just very magical in this forest. Oh my gosh, I love this perfume. Also a huge compliment getter for me. I had to slow down on this one because hello, I am afraid. I will happily repurchase this like forever, but damn, I don't want to fly through it. The pink pepper and black tea make this so cool. Like, you just have this edge to you, not overly edgy, you know, but everyone just thinks you're cool. You are that it girl or guy. Those yummy, balmy resins, elemi resin, we have a libidum, and the vanilla just ties it all together. Brings a harmony, and it's not anything too sweet. It's like a thinned out natural vanilla. Last two, we're gonna pair these babies together because they do vibe. These are fragrances for that person that likes a clean scent that has that it factor. It has this raw, undeniable sensuality because of the ambergris, the musk, like this kind of salty second skin vibe. And for the girls out there that like a fragrance that kind of smells like, you know, you've been hugging your really hot boyfriend, another 13, because it has this like base, just a little bit of like a really sexy man's cologne. I know, I say it all the time, I can't stop talking about it. And it's very cool. It absolutely smells European. They have a cute accent. Always dressed phenomenally, and it's the scent that people are just gonna wanna bury their nose in your chest. And this sticks around like crazy. You're gonna have to like shower twice to get this off of you. So that was Le Labo's Another 13. And next to that, we have Floral Street's Arizona Bloom. Definitely has that Another 13 DNA, but this is gonna be your more feminine take in comparison, even though like totally unisex. And this is your summery, uplifting, happy coconut take on that kind of DNA. It's more casual in comparison, I would say, where this one is like more sensual. So those are my top recommendations for the clean it girl aesthetic. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so much. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.